Today, we're going to be planning your video content strategy for March. I'm Andrea Stenberg. So, what I'd like you to do is get out a pen and paper and jot down some ideas, figure out what you want to talk about in your videos this March, and actually schedule them on the calendar because it's really easy to procrastinate or move video marketing down to the bottom of your to-do list. But if you plan them out in advance and actually schedule them on your calendar, you're more likely to actually create your videos. And in fact, if you then also take the next step and create a Facebook event or a LinkedIn event for those, then you have to do it. But anyway, let's start planning. Your video content, it really helps with your visibility. All the platforms are pushing video. It helps people get to know, like, and trust you, especially if you're getting on camera like I am here, because people see your face, hear your voice, and get a taste of your personality, which is really great. If you're a coach, a course creator, a consultant, somebody who's working one-on-one with somebody, then, where it's as much the person they're hiring as well as your expertise, video helps with that. Also helps to show off your expertise. You're not just telling people you know what you're doing, you're actually showing that you know stuff. So let's dive in. There's going to be 3 types of videos you want to make this month. And for March, there's, if you make 1 video a week, that's 4. It's not a huge commitment. And if you go live, it's not difficult as if you're trying to, create, pre-record and edit a video, because you don't have to be perfect. And we're not talking about doing a webinar where you might be 60 or 90 minutes. Primarily, if you're new to video, I really recommend keep your videos between 5 and 15 minutes. It's kinder for you because you don't have to prepare as much content, and it's not as stressful, as well as people are more likely to stay engaged. As you get better at creating videos and presenting content, you can start experimenting with longer lengths. But 5 to 15 minutes is a great starting point. So 3 types of videos you want to make, because not everybody is ready to buy today, and not everybody knows you well enough to buy from you. So you need to have videos for different places in the customer journey. So one of the things you want to do is create some get to know you content. And so in March, I'd like you to do at least 1 video that lets people get to know you, the person behind the business. And there's a few ways you can go with that. One could be a straight up introduction video where you talk about who you are, why you started your business, how you started your business, and let people see you. So straight up get to know me video, great for social media. And then it's also great for repurposing on your website, on your About Me page. But it doesn't have to be straight up, this is who I am and what I do. You could share something personal about your life. Pets are a great one, because so many people either have pets or have had pets in the past. And so by showing your pet, and if you have a dog, go out for a walk and do a video of you walking your dog. You may have seen me with videos with my rats, because people can relate to pets. Family. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day who often posts and does things with her husband. And she says she gets a lot of people asking her about her husband because she talks about him and they feel like they know him. And in relation, they feel like they know you. So is there something personal but not private that you can share that lets people get to know you? Another thing you can talk about is, share a gratitude. It's this is particularly great for coaches because you're talking about mindset, but share something that you're grateful for. It gives a positive energy and lets people get to know you. So I would like you to do at least probably 1. If you're only going to do 4 live videos in March, 1 should be some kind of get to know you video. Next one, expertise. You're wanting to do some expertise videos that let people see you actually know stuff. You are an expert in your field. So there's a lot of ways you can do that. And the most obvious one is teach something. Do a teaching video where you're teaching people how to do something that's in your wheelhouse, in your area of expertise. So, for example, if you're a business coach and you help people, create the websites that convert, you're not going to do a video about weight loss. You're going to do something in your wheelhouse. So you want to teach something. If you're going to teach something, there are two ways to go. One, you could take a small piece of something you do and teach that so somebody gets a quick win, but then they see, okay, I need more in order to get the big result that I want. And then they start looking at you and what you're doing. So that's one thing to do, is teach something small. The other way you can teach something is go high level. So it's not actually a practical teaching where you're giving people a tutorial of step by step how to do something, but you're teaching the bigger strategy, the bigger picture, the things they need to understand before they actually get into the weeds. So that's teaching something. Another thing, and this is great for a video, are there some myths that people have about your industry, things that they don't understand that you can dispel? You can, start off the video with, the number one myth about whatever, and then give them the truth. So, because sometimes these myths will bring people in, new people in, because they're like, "Ooh, that's what I think. Why is that wrong?" And they'll come and listen, and they get a chance to get a taste for you. Another video, and makes great for a title, is there some kind of shocking or surprising statistic about your industry that you can have in the title and then talk about it and talk about how that impacts your clients? For example, I often talk about how web pages that have video get 41% more traffic than web pages that don't, and then talk about the implications of how that impacts your business if you put video on your web pages. So if you have a statistic, it makes a great title, and then you can talk about that. So for your expertise videos, if you're only doing 4 live videos in March, I would recommend doing 2 of those this March. And then the last one is you want to have videos that are actually going to grow your business. And growing your business doesn't always have to mean directly asking for a sale. It doesn't have to be shouting, buy for me, I've got this thing, buy it. You don't have to sound like Herb Tarlick from WKRP in Cincinnati. You can talk about your business and grow your business in, a much gentler, softer way, which is particularly great if you're a heart-centered entrepreneur. So one of the best ways to do this is, rather than making a direct ask for a sale, is talk about your lead magnet, your free gift, whatever the thing is that you use to get people to sign up for your email newsletter. Talk about that, and talk about, what's a win that people are going to get if they download your free gift. What are they going to accomplish? What is it going to help them do? And talk about the benefits of that. And then at the end of your video, your call to action can be, if you want these results, here's how to get the free gift. So that's one way to grow your business with your video, is encourage people to sign up for your list. But it could even be a softer than that. Maybe you're doing a video where you're trying to get people to join your Facebook group or follow you on a different social media platform, or just even engage with your video, because, if somebody engages with your content, they're going to see more of your content in the next little while. And secondly, the algorithm is going to show your content to more people. So it could be simple like that. Another thing you can do is, as part of the grow your business strategy, do you have a case study of a client who's had a really great win, either recently or ever, and tell the story of how you helped them, and where they were before they met you, what we worked on together, and what's the amazing result they got out of working with you, And then a soft call to action would be, "Hey, if you've had this problem and would like to see if I can work with you, book a call," or something like that. So, and then you should do one of these videos this month. So, quick recap. If you're only going to do 4 live videos in March, do one get to know you video that lets people know the person behind the business. Um, 2 expertise videos. So you're showing people, you're not just telling them you're an expert, you're showing people you know stuff, you're good at what you do, and you're letting them see it in action. And then the third type of video is a grow your business video where you're getting people to take the next step. It's not necessarily make a purchase today, but it's get on your email list, connect with you deeper, get to know you. Now, before I run off, I happen to know, even for myself, sometimes it's hard to actually sit down and make the video, do the marketing, do the work because other things get in the way. And one of the ways to make sure you actually do it is to get a bit of accountability. So, one of the things that I am doing is in March 11th to 15th, I'm doing a little mini course, a 5-day video action plan where you are going to work with me and you're going to actually plan, promote, present your live video in 5 days. And then on day 5, I'm actually going to show you some things that you can do with your video after you've done it so that you can repurpose your video. So the video action plan, it's to actually it's going to be live. I mean, live over Zoom with me. You're going to have 5 days of training. They're going to be short training. And the idea is you are actually going to do a live video during that week. You're going to promote it. You're going to plan it. And you're going to learn how to repurpose it as well. And then, of course, the benefit of this is because I'm going to do it on Zoom, it will be recorded. So if the next video you want to do, you can go through and do it at your own pace and do it again. So this is great accountability and some training, whether it's your first video, you've not been live before and you want to get started, or you're a veteran, but you know that you procrastinate and you don't always get things done. And maybe you're wondering if you're missing a couple of pieces. I can help you with that. So again, I'm Andrea Stenberg. 4 videos in March, 1 personal get to know you video, let people get to know the person behind the business, 2 expertise videos so that people get to see you actually do know stuff. And the third is a grow your business video where you're making a call to action. And if you want some support, training, and motivation, and even a kick in the butt if you need it, join my video action plan March 11 to 15.